I hope you guys enjoyed the science of lightsabers. It's pretty impressive that we can use plasma, some of these different types of matter, to actually create something with so much power. All right, what I would like to do now is kind of walk you through how to do Project One and how to create your own lightsaber. Now, please understand that you are not required to make anything. There is a challenge piece to this that if you would like to make your own and show off your skills, you are welcome to, but that is not a requirement. For each of these projects, all you are asked to do is to create a drawing or a blueprint of it. Okay, you can do this on notebook paper, printer paper, on the computer. It does not matter. The only thing that I do ask, and I will not count as credit, is if you go to Google and copy and paste an image and claim it's yours. Okay, this should be your original work. Now, obviously, for those of you who may not be artists, you may need to hold a paper up to the screen and trace it, or there's other things you may need to do to help you with the drawing, but copying and pasting an image from Google is not appropriate, okay, and will not be accepted. This needs to be your own work. Okay, now the purpose of these projects is to review all the material that we've learned this year. Okay, so please check out these instructions here. So I'm going to start here we left off. It says your blueprint must demonstrate your knowledge of electricity and energy transformations. Each project focuses on a few standards that we have covered. For this project, the standards of focus are electricity and energy transformations. You will draw your lightsaber. You will need to write a description of the type of circuit you would use and the type of current needed. This is very important. People get so caught up in drawing or creating, they forget that there's a reason for doing it. So what you'll need to do, draw yourself a sketch of your lightsaber. Make sure it's the color you want. It has all the pieces you want. It has the handle you want. Remember that based on the video and what we know, lightsabers are customized to fit their Jedi. This should be all about you, okay, and what you would need it for. All right. But once you actually create your lightsaber, then you will need to tell me what type of circuit you would use and what type of current is needed. For this, you can talk about, would you need a series circuit? Would you need a parallel circuit? Okay, obviously we don't have kyber crystals, so we would need to use batteries. So kind of go back to your operation game. What type of circuit would I need? What type of current would I need? Would I need an alternating current? Would I need a direct current? What's going to be generated from that battery? Okay. I have included a rubric to guide you. I've also included some comprehension questions. These questions are a part of your project grade 1. Be sure to complete them. The questions that are attached are a requirement. This lets me see, do you understand the two standards? Okay, this is the review part. You will also need to upload a picture or video using the submission form link included. The Google Doc will allow you to upload a picture or video from your phone. Okay, because you're doing a drawing, most of you on paper, you can either take a picture of it, and I've given you this Google Doc so you can upload it in one place. Okay, your pictures need to include the picture of your drawing as well as your questions. Or if the link is difficult for you on your phone, you can actually add your pictures into your Google Doc. So add the picture to the Google Doc, answer the questions on the Google Doc, and then you can submit it through Classroom. Another option is that you could just email me everything, and that's fine too. Or if you're working on paper, put your name on it and submit it at the box at the high school. It does not matter to me. If you're having trouble with submission, always email me or reach out to me and I can help you that way as well. But I've tried to make it to where there's multiple platforms for you guys to submit your work, no matter which, if you're using a tablet, phone, computer, whichever thing that you have to work with. Okay. Now, the fun part about this is if you choose to accept the challenge, you can build our lightsaber. Okay. You can build your own lightsaber. That's perfectly fine. I have included a rubric to help you if you would like to do that instead. So for this one, there is a challenge. If you don't want to draw it, you actually want to build it, go for it. But this is not required, okay? You are not required to complete the challenge. The only thing you're required to do is part 1, okay? It is the drawing. I'm going to say that again. You are not required to build it, okay? This is not a requirement. All you need to do is the drawing and the questions. Okay. This is for those of you who really want to get into this and to have that extension. Okay. I'm going to focus on the drawing because that is the requirement. For those of you who choose to do the challenge, you can read that rubric on your own or reach out to me personally. Okay. So let's look at the rubric for your lightsabers. For your drawing, obviously, you'll see that we have not does not meet the standard. Processing the standard, or excuse me, progressing meets and exceeds. I'm going to focus on the exceeds because this is what I hope that you guys are able to do. So, what I'm looking for in your drawing, the student has created a colorful drawing that includes specific details about the function and parts of the lightsaber. The student explains how the lightsaber would work. The lightsaber drawing is appealing to look at. This is your chance to just say, this is all the cool stuff on my lightsaber. This is all the cool stuff it can do. Color it, make it pretty. This is your creativity. How would this thing work? Where's the button on it? Does it have two blades? Can you flip it in and out? Okay. Whatever you want to tell me. Have fun with that. Okay. Here is the science standards that I'm going to be focusing on. What do you have to be able to tell me about energy transformations? Okay. The student has written explanation. So this is on your drawing. The student has a written explanation to identify the types of energy transformation that occur when the lightsaber is in use. In other words, we said that we can't use a kyber crystal. We're going to have to use batteries. So you need to tell me what type of energy is in that battery. When I hit the on button, what type of energy transformations are taking place in that lightsaber? Okay. You need to go back if you're having trouble. Look in that pink packet that we did on the circus. This is where all those energy transformations take place. The second standard of focus that you'll need to include on your drawing is electricity. This was also in the other instructions that I've already talked about, but the student has a written explanation that explains in detail this type of circuit required for the lightsaber to function. Series, parallel. Student also explains the current generated and how the closed circuit functions. In other words, does it need an AC current? Does it need a direct current? Will I need to open or close the circuit? How will that work? How does your switch work? Go into as much detail as you can about the circuitry that would exist in your lightsaber. Okay. This is in your green packet if you would like to go back and reference that. Okay. Finally, so each of these are 5 points. The last part of this is the student has accurately and with detail answered the 5 reflective questions correctly. There are reflective questions for every section. They are required or you lose points. Okay? The reflective questions are always beneath the rubric. In this case, this is the challenge rubric, so that's why that's there. But you will see it clearly says lightsaber training reflective questions. These are all review that you can find the answers to in your packet. So, number 1, what type of circuit did you use in constructing your lightsaber? This should be repetitive. This should already be on your drawing. What is Ohm's law? What was that formula? What did we learn from our electricity unit? What are 2 ways to strengthen the power of your lightsaber? Think about Ohm's law and the relationship between these variables. So you need to go back and think about, what do I know about resistance, current, voltage? What can I do to make this the most powerful lightsaber there is? Question 3. The lightsaber is given a color by the kyber crystal and is used in construction. A crystal is initially colorless until first attuned and connected to a Jedi. From that point on, it retains the color. Since the crystal glows a certain color, this implies the lightsabers emit what type of electromagnetic wave? Please go back to your energy unit, or you could Google this. Okay, what type of electromagnetic waves exist? If your opponent is in battle and has a lightsaber emitting a violet color, emitting the wavelength of 4.2 times 10 to the negative second meters, with a frequency of 7.5, 10, 14 hertz, what is the speed of your opponent's lightsaber? Using these numbers and this formula here, wave speed equals wavelength times frequency, you're going to calculate the speed of your lightsaber. Okay, you can type this in on calculators. Okay, just remember to put this in parentheses. Okay, parentheses are important. Number 4, what material was used to make the beam of the lightsaber? Justify your choice of material while using the word transparent, translucent, or opaque. Okay. What type of material do you think we would need to be able to see the light coming from your lightsaber? Okay. So you might want to look up, what does the word transparent mean? What does the word translucent mean? What does opaque mean? Okay. You're welcome to Google those to figure out what material would be best. And the last question is, using your knowledge of energy and energy transformations, explain the energy transformation that would occur once the lightsaber is turned on. Once again, this should be from your drawing. This should be a repeat of the material that you've already put on your paper. Okay, so you should have this in 2 places. Remember, your lightsaber needs to start with a battery in a small circuit to make this work. Okay. Um, this is all that is entailed with the first project. I will do another video over project 2. Your goal, draw your lightsaber, describe it, make it as detailed as you can, have fun, make it have all the characteristics you want it to have. Tell me what type of circuits it would use, what type of current, tell me what are the energy transformations that it includes, and complete the reflection questions. And you can upload those in the manners that I've already told you. If you would like to use the Google Form submission link, it's at the bottom of your rubric. All you need to do is click on it, or you can type in the other link, and it should take you, once again, to your lightsaber project 1 submission. Make sure you put your name and upload your file. Guys, may the force be with you. I hope you enjoy this. Um, You will have until the end of the week to work on Project 1 before I introduce Project 2, and I am here to guide you along the way. Please use the knowledge and the wisdom of Yoda to get you through this, and most of all, have fun.